Okay, please turn to the last section, page 713. Conclusion. The false debate between supporters of central banking and defenders of fractional reserve-free banking. The traditional approach to the debate between advocates of central banking and those of fractional reserve-free banking is essentially flawed. First, this approach ignores the fact that the fractional reserve-free banking system almost inevitably releases forces which lead to the emergence, development, and consolidation of a central bank. You can add a note there if you wish. When people go to withdraw their money and it is not there, everyone clamours for the government to resolve the matter and create a central bank. Fractional reserve banking gives rise to credit expansion, which triggers reversion processes in the form of financial crises and economic recessions, which in turn inevitably prompt citizens to demand government intervention and state regulation of banking. Second, the very bankers involved in the system soon discover that they can reduce the risk of insolvency if they make agreements between themselves, merge. What has the Bank of Spain called for in recent years to solve the problem? The merging of savings banks, or even demand the establishment of a lender of last resort to provide them with the liquidity necessary in times of difficulty, or to institutionalize and officially direct the growth of credit expansion. Notice that when principles are violated, people want their money to be safe, so they accept the existence of public money and a central bank that backs everything. And private bankers themselves are the first to say, there needs to be a central bank, because without one, I will not be able to pay, and everything will come unglued. Thus, we can conclude that fractional reserve banking has been the main historical cause of the appearance and development of the central bank. Hence, we must not approach the theoretical and practical debate in traditional terms, but in terms of two radically different systems. And this is where I want you to put the box. A free banking system, subject to traditional legal principles, a 100% reserve requirement, and in which all fractional reserve operations, whether voluntarily agreed upon or not, are cracked down on as illegal and a breach of public order, and a system which permits fractional reserve banking and from which a central bank, lender of last resort, will inevitably re-emerge and control the entire financial system. This is the current state of affairs. These are the only two theoretically and practically viable alternatives, and they are the only scientifically possible alternatives. Up to this point, we have studied fractional reserve banking. Now I will conclude. On Thursday, we will look at 100% reserve banking, and we will finish the book. Thank you all very much for your cooperation. I'll see you on Thursday.